What's up, guys? I'm sorry it hasn't been an hour. We
kind of got distracted.
Yeah,
so it was more than
with
an hour.
his cousin.
Yeah. Fun fact: my cousin is actually Amanda Lovelady. I don't know if you know who that is, but she
really
is a really good singer.
I just found out about her, and she's like crazy. You guys should look up her.
Look up Amanda Lovelady, and she'll be the first one on there. And she's really good at singing. She doesn't write her own songs, but she takes other people's songs and then she sings them.
Excellent. Like,
and she's
crazy.
Like perfect. But aside from that, today's video, or this hour's video, is about like how to make a tank out of a simple bin that you buy at Family Dollar. So first, with the lid, you want to just cut a hole in. Well, you don't have to do this. You can just cut a bunch of little holes in about that big. And then that'll work for them to breathe through. But I would recommend this because you can like look through into the tank. And if you want, you can put some like netting or some like some chicken wire
or something
over the hole or something to like prevent them from getting through if it's like a snake or a bigger lizard. But this is all we have in there. So
he's trying to bite. So earlier I dared Logan to let No Name bite onto his
my nose.
His nose, and now it's all like there's like 4 like punctures in his nose. It's funny. Oh. She's the one that always runs away. So we're just gonna give you like a tutorial how to make this, what to put in it, and what to do. And yeah, that's kind of it.
But yeah, so guys, if you're putting like a snake in this, I would recommend the chicken wire or just the little holes or like a net or something. But if it's just like a lizard, like small like this, and just this will work. So next, you want for a heat lamp to keep them warm.
10 to 5 minutes.
We have a 250 watt bulb. If you have a bulb that high powered, then you're only gonna want to like set it on there for like 2.5 minutes, and then wait about a half hour, and then another 2.5 minutes about every half hour. Because it's a 250 watt bulb and it'll kill them. You're only supposed to have a 50 to 75 watt bulb. So if you have something 250 watts or up, 2.5 minutes every half hour will keep them warm.
And it will melt your plastic. So that's why you only leave it up to 2.5 minutes to like 5. Because it started to melt. It almost started to melt our plastic. So then we took it out. But so No Name earlier, why she wasn't running was I think that she wasn't heated enough, because we put that in there and then we took it out and then I grabbed her and she ran away.
Yeah, so that's another reason you only put it on there for like a short amount of time, because it'll melt your plastic if you're doing this bin technique. And then next,
she's like shitting.
I know. That's why we gotta leave her alone. Well, our lizards are shitting right now, so it's gonna get really messy really quick. So yeah, next we're going to show you what to put in the tank to keep them healthy.
Make sure you bring your balls back
up. Okay. The first thing you want to put in there is something for them to just chill on and sit on and something like that. Like we have a piece of mica that we found in the same spot we caught the lizards. Well, not these lizards. But yeah.
Nico, like little Nico. We caught him. But you don't want to put anything like thin like this where they can't really hide on. They just like go under it and then they just like.
Unless you have a little lizard that will fit through this. but our bigger lizards don't really fit through this.
And it's not really fun for them. They just like kind of like go through it and they're done with it. And it's really nothing to hide in. Like
yeah.
this.
And next, something that you want, the next thing that you're gonna want to put in there is something like this, for them to crawl around in, and then you can set it like this, and then they can crawl out of it through here, and then they can crawl in there.
We have like,
you can set it up like this, or you can set it up like this. Either way works for them. I recommend doing it like this because my lizards really like to crawl out of this bigger hole.
So next we have like the we have something that they can climb on and play on. So Tuffy and Toothless play on this, but like you heard earlier, Tuffy's like no longer with us.
Yeah, actually, I would not recommend something like this. Like, we don't have this in the tank because Sadie was crawling through it, and somehow she like cut her eye on this kind of like stuff. And so I wouldn't recommend that. Her eye was like bleeding. Luckily she is okay and she is safe and she's not really hurt.
We're gonna show you Sadie because her eye is like out completely. It's gross.
Yeah, look, that's Sadie.
And you see how it's like a little.
You can tell that's all bloody because she's like the size of my fingertip. Watch, look, the other side. Her other eye is really small, and this one's like huge. That's because that's just dried blood. It's not really her eye. So yeah, that's one reason I wouldn't recommend that other one, because it'll cut them. I would recommend something more like this.
Oh yeah, Blue plays on that all the time. He loves it. You should actually get one of those in here.
Yeah, because you just set it there and it, just like the little broken bottle thing that I showed you, has little spots to go in, and it's like bumpy and they like to climb on it. And if you want to make a homemade hide like we did, I would recommend something like this.
Something rocky, something that they can climb up, something that they can hide in.
Yeah, like this, we have the 3 legs and then there's this open area, and then they can like climb these stairs and then sit on top, and they like to crawl like in between the little glass pieces, like, because some are big, like that one is that much bigger than the one on top of it, so they like to hide in between, and it really works for them. I would recommend something made out of glass like that. This is like glass that we just bought at an everything store.
That's what we call like our corner store, or like, it just basically, our everything store is basically just like a gift shop, like a tourist shop, and yeah, that's kind of what it is. Just to get some like it just has like a bunch of junk in it. Like, it has like stuff that you don't even need. So like, I went there and I just I just bought a pet volcano, like, that you can flip over and like all like the bubbles like shoot out of it. It's cool.
Yeah, and then with the tank, you kind of just want the clear bin, and put your stuff in there however you want it set up, and then you're all set and you're ready to go. Well, thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up,
subscribe
the video, and subscribe if you're new. Well, you're probably new because
we
my
just
mom
made it
is
today.
we just started today, and my mom is actually my only subscriber at the moment, and she was watching like all my videos earlier. And so yeah, if you're new, like and subscribe. If you're not, keep on watching our videos. Thank you. See you next time.